Our region's business, improving our economy, creating jobs, and strengthening communities. Innovation, collaboration, transformation, and the people making it happen. Join us as we take a closer look at our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, we've taken the show on the road to our nation's capital. We're here with the Allegheny Conference on Community Development, which co-produces this program. This fall, as it's done every year for decades, the conference has organized a so-called fly-in for its members, partners, and elected officials from across the 10-county Pittsburgh region. They're here to meet with lawmakers and policymakers with positions and solutions aimed at accelerating investment in our region to create jobs and grow our economy. And they're doing it in a spirit of bipartisanship. Stephanie Pashman is CEO of the conference.
We have representatives from all 10 counties here with us, which shows immense regional collaboration, and we get to celebrate all the assets of the region.
Each took a few minutes to make a pitch for their counties to an audience of congressional staffers.
We have a tech school, CTC. Believe it or not, it's doing really well, but as well as it's doing, we don't have enough space to get all the kids who want to get the vocational education, their education.
We caught up with Allegheny County Executive Sarah Enamorado and Commissioner Pat Fabian of Armstrong County, who doubles as chair of the SPC. You know, the Allegheny Conference has been leading delegations here to D.C. for decades, but this is the biggest group to ever come down. What is it that's happening in our region that you think is leading to this kind of interest?
I haven't seen this much ambition throughout southwestern Pennsylvania. Us speaking as a region is one voice and having one vision.
You know, I heard a lot of talk about investment in the region, and there seems to be surging interest in southwestern Pennsylvania right now.
Exactly. So it's a really exciting era for Allegheny County, entire southwestern Pennsylvania. We are really on the cutting edge of, robotics and AI. We're investing and doubling down on life sciences. We're doing clean energy and clean manufacturing, and of course, building on our strengths like eds and meds. And there's a lot of investment that Allegheny County has made through our Department of Economic Development. Over $15 million have gone out our doors in my time in office, and that gets us a seat at the table. That allows us to take public, local monies and leverage it for significantly more private investment. And when we're talking about bringing these big players to our region, they may open up a headquarters in Allegheny County, but they are manufacturing outside of Allegheny County in the Southwest region. So the more that we can do in Allegheny County, the more benefit it has for the entire region.
I think the best example I can give you, Bill, is organized labor is our number one industry in Armstrong County. So that means when Beaver County does a Cracker Man, or Allegheny County does the new airport, or if we have Marcellus Shell or solar going in Westmoreland, that means folks in Armstrong County are put to work. And these projects benefit us all as a region. So, it's nice to come down here as a big group, whether it's SPC and the Southwest, but we're all advocating and cheering for one another, because when one county does well, we actually all do really well.
Yes, it's bipartisan, and yes, it's about teamwork to move our region forward. Stephanie Pashman says cooperation is critical to clearing obstacles and creating opportunity in southwestern Pennsulvania. There's been some really promising announcements recently, billions of dollars of potential, but what role does the federal government have to play to make all of that actually happen?
$15 billion in investment announcements so far this year, and the federal government is a critical partner in making sure that we land those opportunities. Whether it's permitting or federal investment in tax credits or grants to de-risk some of these investments, or partnerships in investing in research and development, all of those places are where the federal government can bring capital, can bring policy, can bring regulatory predictability to make sure that these projects yield.
Why is it so important for all these counties to come together?
So it's interesting. We pivoted this year in our federal relations strategy. Instead of just saying we're going to come down and get cash and bring it home, we're really focused on relations, right? How do we rebuild those relationships with our executive branch organizations, all the departments, from the Department of Transportation to the Department of Treasury to the Department of Energy. How do we know who those people are that are making decisions every day? How do we make sure they know the opportunity potential in our region to incubate ideas, to partner with them, to help create policy and solution sets? That's critical. And of course, our congressional delegation is a critical day-to-day partner across the board in all the work we do.
Yeah. Do you feel good? I mean, you must feel good about the potential anyway for our region.
I feel immensely encouraged, not only by the partnerships in our region that joined us here today, but also what we're hearing from our congressional leadership, as well as from the departments that we're talking to. Eyes are in our region, there's excitement about our region, there's momentum, and we want to continue to ride it and celebrate it.
All right, well, congratulations and good hunting down
Thank
here.
you, Bill.
Next up, advanced manufacturing has become a priority here in Washington, D.C., as the Trump administration seeks to rebuild domestic supply chains, and that may create opportunity for our region. We'll find out how when we return to the nation's capital.